Shut up and sit down.
Oh dear. There we go. I think we're live. I think we're live.
Possibly.
Oh dear. What are we like? Yeah, that went well, mate. Yeah, we was yattering again. Yeah, this Blackbird model, Dave, you were saying.
Yeah, I was looking at it, and there's not a lot of detail around.
Yeah.
Not.
Yeah, it's 80 quid, and I'm like, where on my ceiling can I hang one?
It's 80 quid worth of plastic, and there's not a lot to look at.
Yeah,
Now,
absolutely.
The crew doors open and have a look in there, but you've got to get right up to it to see what's going on inside.
Absolutely, mate. I'm just going to pop out my chat, and I'll say hello to everyone then. Anyway, we're rambling. Hello, gang. Colin and Dave here.
Hello, everyone.
For another Wednesday at the bench. We'll resume this convo in a sec, Dave, when we're at the bench, mate. I just want to do a bit of chat dollying just to welcome folks into the stream. Cora Pink is in saying hello, Colin and Dave.
Hello, Cora.
Dave saying hello, everyone. Max McGinn is in saying hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all right this afternoon. Same here, Max. Hope you're doing all right, fella. Andy McClish is in saying evening all. Hello, Andy. Hope you're doing all right. Jeff Light is in saying hello, Colin and chat. Hello, Jeff. How you doing, fella? That's me saying hello to some people there because finger words were allowed because the music was rolling. Andy saying hello to Cora, Max and Jeff. Cora saying hi to Andy. Max saying hello to Andy, Cora, Jeff, Dave and me. Andy saying Colin, Festa all cugs and model maker Dave. Dave, me old Rupert.
Rupert?
I was waiting. Rupert.
I never had no scrambled egg.
Cora, excuse me. Cora Pink is saying hello to Max. Andy's head bang into the music. Graham McRobert says, hi, Colin and Dave and everyone in chat. And he's in bed, landed in A&E yet again, and he's on a soup diet until Crimbo. Yeah, Graham's middle name is Lucky, folks. Yeah, bless him.
Sounds like it.
Andy McClish said, sorry, I was also tinkering in Keen Master. Oh, good day. He's also saying, Dorkosaurus is saying, hello, Colin, Dave, and everyone in Chatland. I recognise the icon, Dorkosaurus. Hope you're doing all right. And PM me, mate. Tanya's in saying, good afternoon. Hello, darling. How you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Andy McClish says, Grum, good Lord. Noel is in saying, afternoon, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hello, Noel. Hope you're doing all right. Graham saying hello to Tanya. Good to see you in the 24/7 chat. She's also saying Adie's got man flu. Oh, God.
Oh,
yeah, there's a lot of man flu going round, mate. Yeah, I woke up this morning a bit chesty, to be honest with you. So I'll just keep an eye on it. Jeff Light said, I'm pretty good, thanks, mate. Richie Lamb says, quick pop in to give you a thumbs up, guys. Hopefully be back before you finish. No worries, Richie. Not a problem, my friend. Thanks for your continued support, mate. Andy saying hello, Tanya and Noel at SMC. Noel saying hi to Andy. Dorkosaurus says, Colin, I'll do that after the stream. You're most welcome, mate. Excuse my... And Andy McClish is going, oi, oi, to Richie.
Oi, oi.
That's the chat done, mate. Happy days. So, quick, what have you been up to so far this week, mate?
I've done some more on Project 22.
Oh, good man. How's that going?
That's coming on now. I'm working on 3 individual projects to make up Project 22.
Yes.
And I've completed the inbox look at for 2 of them, and completed the episode 1 for all of them.
Yeah.
And one of them I've done episode 2.
Good boy. Good boy, mate. I'm impressed. I see you've been posting as well. You mean doing really well, mate.
Yeah, I mean it's all on track, I think.
Yeah, I've been decaling and filming the on the bike. Been doing a bit of that. Bit of artwork for the new year. Yeah, just a little bit of a facelift across the board, you know. So yeah, you know how it is, mate.
Yeah. Oh, and I've been doing a bit of tinkering in Premiere Pro for doing transitions between breaks in the video.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, and I've assembled a new end rolling credit as well.
Oh, good man. Good man.
Yeah, I'm feeling exhausted now.
Yeah, I spend more time editing my end credits than anything else because, yeah, movers and shakers, should we say. So, Andy's saying, scrambled egg, not even with your bacon. I don't know, bloody Ruperts. Andy says, yeah, the 3 projects are 19, 20 and 21. Noel saying, after all of that, Dave's response next week's going to be, I've done nothing. Absolutely, mate.
Well, he's got that wrong. There's nothing.
Jay's Diecast Creations is in, saying, hello there. Hello, Jays. How you doing, mate? Good to see you on board. You're the other side of the pond, I take it, or are you this side of the pond?
I'm going to the other side.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. But yeah, I've been doing a bit of decaling. I've got to polish all of this lot yet. So yeah. So I shall be sat there with me polishing system later on, giving it the old.
Yeah. Well, don't you go over polishing.
Oh, mate, yeah, absolutely. So I'm looking forward to that. Nice, relaxing evening of polishing. Doing well, he said. He's here from New York, USA. Happy days, mate. Well, welcome aboard, mate.
Hello, mate.
And he said, one of these days I'm going to get Dave to wobble. One of these days. Absolutely, mate. One of them days.
Wobble? No, I don't wobble. I don't wobble.
He does, mate. Well, I'm going to switch over to my old bench cam, get that ready and sorted out so folks can see what we're up to today. Also, I can wind you up a little bit and all because I made I made a purchase, mate.
Ooh, I hate it when you do Ooh, you bugger.
Oh, you cleaned that up, didn't you?
I had to. I was looking at the post-it note. That
In it, eh?
That's looking a bit sexy, isn't it?
Oh, isn't it? Oh, level 5, Dave.
Level 5.
But yeah, it's proper got the ump in it. It's like, yeah, you want some of me, mate? Look at us. Look at the jaunty little pose of them pair of bad boys. It's like,
I know. What else do you get then?
I bought a load of paint yesterday. Foxy's currently sat on a beach somewhere in Spain because I may have tapped his link up for quite a lot of paint yesterday. So yeah, he's sunning himself in the Maldives, mate. But no, just decided to buy loads of paint because I need some weathering stuff and all of that lot. So I thought, well, sod it, I'll get it now. Might as well, ready for the new year, because I want to catch up on some of my armour builds in the new year. We got them bits to do. Bit more on him. For those that don't know, I'll show you what we're making. We are building one of them each.
Yeah.
Bone Dacker snares wagon.
And I've got a thing of pain on the rear. That didn't sound right, did it?
No, it didn't, mate. Yeah, you got a
I have
painful
an
rear.
implement of pain hanging off the rear end of the vehicle.
Oh no, you got the ball of bangness, didn't you? That even
I have.
sounded wrong.
I've got a banging ball.
Yeah.
It's only downhill from now on.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Canvas. Where did I put that? Do I do that? Yeah, let's do it with some of that. Have you that? Wet palette. That's what I'm missing. I knew there was something missing on that corner. Let's grab me wet palette.
Oh dear.
Put me chat back up as well so that I can see it. Dum, 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 dum.
All I can say is the lunchtime Brussels have started.
Bless. Paul D. Tomazzo's in, says, hello, people. How are you all today? All right, Paul. Hope you're doing all right yourself, mate.
Hello, Paul.
Andy McLeish says, I meant Wibble. Andy saying, oh, Colin, is that the tank transport and rational tankage, the one that was 25 quid? It is, mate. 25 notes is all it costs. Dolcosaurus is saying hello to Paul. Jay says that looks like a monster of a model kit. It is, mate. Jay says, is it a Gaslands build or something for a war game? It's Warhammer stuff, but I don't play the game. I just build the vehicles, mate. And yeah, it's currently what we're doing. We got a load of other buddy builds planned for the new year of various other model kits. Dave's banging his bowl.
Yep.
Andy says, yeah, it's the Boomdacker Snazwagon from 40k. Max has just got his dinner. Belly, roast chicken with roast potatoes and parsnips and mixed veg, cauliflower, chicken and bisto gravy. Get in. Ross is in, saying afternoon all. Hello, Ross. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, Ross.
And he says, okay, Cole, I'm sold. I want that truck. Absolutely, mate. You know, that makes sense. Noel saying, hello, Max and Ross. Jay saying, okay. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, you could use this as Gaslands. I mean, we paint these up and a lot of the stuff we make, we try to put in the real world, Dave, don't we?
Yeah. Well, the implement of torture on the back of this is from, I've taken from Gaslands that you can download and print off from Thingiverse.
Yeah. Absolutely.
As are these spikes on the front.
Oh yeah, you can't have too many spikes, Dave. Lengths I go to just to get my wet palette out. There you go. That back in the box.
Oh dear.
Look at you. Brussels belch, was that?
No.
How many Christmas dinners have you had this week, Dave?
I've had 3. And I've got 1 more to go.
Okay, yeah, in case you wonder, Dave's got Brussels belly today, and it's... Yeah.
I have Brussels fermentation in the belly, so I apologise in advance if anything inadvertently slips out.
Bless you. Yeah. It's your own fault, Dave. It's your own fault.
No, it's not. It's the woman behind the counter because she said, "What do you want?" And I said, "Everything," and she put everything on the in my box.
That sounded even worse. Right, let's have a bit of an organise. Put the wet palette there. Refill me a cup of rune of goodness. Jay's diecast is saying, very cool. I've never played 40k, only played a few Gaslands games. He also enjoys building more than playing, so I can appreciate that. Oh, mate, well, I've got a Facebook group, Jay, Festa 67's workshop on Facebook. Feel free to join it. Create yourself an album, mate. Post your work, and me and Dave will pimp your work on the Sunday show that we do live each Sunday. Because the Sunday show we do is all about you guys and girls, and we like to show the world what you've been up to and give you a bit of love back. So you're more than welcome to join the group, mate. And have at it, mate. Do pimpage. Pimpage is good, isn't it, Dave?
Yeah, same as if he's got a YouTube channel as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Bung the YouTube channel in the YouTube comments section. And we'll come and visit your channel and show the world where you are on YouTube and get your subscribers up, mate. Because that's what we do.
Yeah,
Max.
we're rather good at that.
Yeah, absolutely. Andy McClish, belly, spag bowl, homemade with cheese.
Nice.
Max is on about. Oh no, Jay says Max's dinner sounds fantastic. What else we got? Noel, belly, meat feast pizza, spicy beef, ham, pepperoni and bangers, and a large doner meat and chips with chili sauce. Oh, mate, so glad I'm not in your house. Bench, Warhammer Imperium partwork figures to be primed. Happy days. Graham says if he hears a big bang, he knows how to be blamed. Who to blame? Dalkasaurus says belly, Dalkasaurus cheeseburger, bench, 76, Airfix, T34. Jay's diecast. Yeah, I've made some Gasland cars in the past from Hot Wheels cars. It's quite fun to build. Yeah, you have, Max. They're in the gallery in case you want to go and have a look, Jay. Yeah. Jay's diecast says I'll go find it. Festa, I'll bung a link in the chat, mate. Saves you going to search, mate. We'll do that now for you. There. Bish, bash, and a bosh. Wherever it is, let's bring it up. Edward Leonard's in, says hi, Colin and Dave. How you doing?
Hello, Edward.
Hope you're doing all right, mate. Just hunting down the group link. Sort that out for him. Where is it? It's the one I'm after. Hold up, let's move that to the other screen so I can keep chatting to folks. Jay's diecast says, I do have a channel, but never advertise on others' behalf. Appreciate the support. Oh, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. There it is. Copy that. Paste that. Into there. There you go. That's the Facebook group, mate. Also, feel free to post your work in there. The lovely Scale Model Muse is in, saying hello. Hello, Muse. How you doing? Edward Leonard is building some of the Lego Millennium Falcon. Happy days.
Oh, that's going to be a builder now.
Cool, yeah, isn't it? Absolutely. Let's do that. There you go. I can see the chat now because I've got the chat just down there. Dalkasaurus has PM'd me. No, you're not in trouble. There you go. Just replied to that. Someone's saying, yeah, he's subbed to Jay. Happy days. Yeah, let's just copy Jay's name and make sure I've subbed to him. I'm sure I have. I'll check anyway. Be on the safe side. I think I subbed to you when I did Tampa and all of the gang. Yeah, I am, mate. 1.8k. Good man. Got yourself a nice good channel there, mate. Get in there. Obviously, feel free to share the love and tell them how wonderful, suave, windswept and interesting me and Dave are.
Windswept for me is probably about the right words.
Yeah. Let's have a bit of canvas on there. Brush of goodness out. Edward says it doesn't fit on the bench. But no, I like that tank transporter, mate. When I saw that, I was mightily impressed.
Yeah, one might have gone in my basket.
Knew I'd get you.
But I've not pulled the trigger yet.
No. Feel free to call me whatever name you choose, Dave.
Oh, I've called you several already.
Oh, really? Like that with you, is it?
Yeah. But I can't possibly repeat them because we're live.
No wrong with that, mate. Just realised why I can't see what I'm doing properly.
You know, we got arses on.
Yeah, I ain't got me magnifiers on.
Mm.
I know what I like, Dave. There you go, that's better.
Oh no, Festa can see now.
Andy say Muse, windswept, interested and slightly squiffy. Absolutely, mate. I like being squiffy. It's all good. So how's your mum been, Dave? All right?
Yeah, she's fine. I think she's recovered after the invasion she had last week.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, bless her. God, I can imagine. Yeah, can imagine she was most impressed.
Oh, she enjoyed herself and all the rest of it, but when I spoke to her when they'd gone, she did sound a bit tired.
Yeah. Oh, bless her.
Nah, she's all right.
Hang them over there for now. There's a big gun. Guns, because it's big.
Mm-hmm.
Andy's saying the lack of Orc mechanic approved goggles is very upsetting. Tut tut. Yeah, I know, mate. I'm useless. I do forget. It's like, yeah. I ain't safe to be left unattended, mate.
I'm not saying a word.
Well, you know you'd be right anyway in her eyes, mate. Oh, twinkle toes there. Can't do nothing wrong.
I know.
No golden balls, innit? Hello, Mrs. W. How are you? Looking well. Makes me sick. I'm not bitter, Dave.
No. You just get a clout over the shoulder when you try and take it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's been picking on me. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Get. That's all right. I'm not bitter.
No, you're just jealous.
I am. Them good books that you're constantly in, yeah. It's like, really? How's he do it? She goes, oh, isn't he nice? Isn't he nice? Really? You leave him alone, she says. Oh, God. Yeah, Andy says, oh, he's been picking on me. Oh, Wibblekins. Absolutely, Andy. I do like a good wibble, mate. You should know this.
Well, you are an A-star Wibble expert.
Absolutely, mate. Got to have a wibble, mate. I like a wibble. I do like a good wibble. Keeps you sane. Allegedly.
Well, yeah.
Bit of that on there. Try and get dry brushing on them in a while. Let them dry off first. We've got some trousers on them at last. Andy's saying, Colin, you need a t-shirt that says, in my defence, I was left unsupervised. Absolutely. I do believe I've got an unsupervised t-shirt somewhere. I'm currently unsupervised, and yeah, I've worn that before on the live show. I think it was Kenneth that sent me over that. Noel saying, Colin, I didn't just say that with a straight face. Yeah, I did. Muse is going windswept, laugh out loud. Yeah, seriously windswept at the moment. How did you fare with the big storm, Dave? All right?
Didn't know we'd had one.
Yeah, we're in the bottom of the valley, mate. Didn't get a thing.
No, nothing.
But yeah, a lot of folk all over the UK have had some issues. So if you are one of them, hope you're safe and well, and thoughts are with you.
Because there's people up in Scotland that still haven't got power. That's after the first one.
Yeah, that was after Arwen, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh yes. Welcome to the UK, where we really don't look after people.
Customer service over here has a whole new meaning.
You could bet your bottom dollar, mate, if any of them houses didn't have a TV licence, they would have had a visit by now.
Oh, yeah.
That's what gives you the ump, doesn't it? I feel a wibble coming on, Dave.
Well, the amount of money that you pay for a TV licence, I know.
Yeah.
I can't say what I want to say because... or use the language that I want to use.
Yeah. Yeah, it's laughable, isn't it?
Yeah. I think, what was it? We've got on the BBC over Christmas films from the 1950s.
Oh, lovely. That's more up to date than normal then. Normally it's The Wizard of Oz, isn't it?
I think some of them are in black and white.
Yeah.
Or should that be white and black?
Yeah, good old Beeb. Keeping on top of things. Love it.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's get a bit more. 2 thin coats, as Duncan would say.
2 thin coats?
Yeah. That's normally what me and you need after a live stream, innit? 2 coats.
Yeah. You're leaving now.
Yeah, you are getting off of the internet.
Yep, we have tolerated you long enough.
No. Absolutely. Yeah. Probably be a couple of street parties, but there you go. Yeah. Be 2 years in January, Dave, that we've been doing the brunch.
No.
Yeah.
Grief.
I know. You poor people.
I still remember that monumentous conversation.
Dave.
Hey, I've been thinking, oh God. Do another show. Okay. On a Sunday at lunchtime. You can't be joking. trust me. Just trust me on this one. Mind you, I will give it to you.
Oh, yeah.
You called it about right.
It's good times, mate, isn't it? I mean, poor Sundays is saturated now, but yeah. But
Well,
it's a good day of no, it's a good day of entertainment, though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Sundays was a bit
quiet, wasn't it? Yeah.
Ain't they, wasn't it?
Yeah, we destroyed that, didn't we? As soon as we started doing the brunch, it was like, yeah. Sundays as you knew them have now been ruined. Us two idiots are on.
Oh, yeah. Will never, ever be the same.
Where do you think Sundays started as an at the bench, didn't it?
It did.
And it was like, me and you so enjoy the gallery. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make Sunday about the viewers.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm glad we did. Dorkosaurus says coffee is on the way, Muse. It might but take a little while. It's hard to reach the coffee pot.
Oh dear.
He's saying, have you been feeling any fallout from the La Palma volcano? Was that too far away? No, we've not had nothing yet. When the one went in Iceland a few years ago, we did, but we've not had any adverse effects from the La Palma one yet. Whether or not that's due to the change in wind direction for the winter season, I don't know, mate. But no, we've not had any fallout yet. But the Iceland one shut everything down, didn't it, when that went?
Yeah. Well, there was too much ash.
Mm. Absolutely. But it was plane engines when it was the fear, wasn't it? Because there was that one in the Philippines many years ago, wasn't it, where the plane flew through an ash cloud and the engines all shut down, didn't they? Because, yeah. Luckily, the pilot landed it. He pretty much glided, didn't he? Bless him.
Mm.
Great skills that he showed. Right, that's that. That's a bit of canvas done. Andy McClish says the La Palma eruption. Well, as long as it's not violet, then it's okay. Muse is saying someone should go and make her coffee because she don't want to get out of bed. Good girl. Hugh Gordon's in saying evening, Colin and Dave and all in chat. Howdy, folks. Hello, Hugh. Hope you're doing all right, mate.
Hello, mate.
So the spider pick there. And no, I still haven't found it, in case you wondered.
Okay.
No, I found a microphone boom clamp the other day that I'd been looking for.
All right, yeah.
So I found it. I hung it up and said I'll put a circlip on that, and then I can use it for when I'm doing my voiceovers. Do you think I can find it?
No.
Because I found me circlips that I couldn't find at the time. And yeah, the clamps disappeared. So it was let's mock Festa night in the hangout. Because I couldn't find my clamp.
Oh, and I missed it. Oh,
yeah. But I've got another clamp anyway that I can use, but it's just knowing in it that you found one, you've put it somewhere safe, and it's gone again.
Yeah, so safe that you can't remember what you've done with it.
Absolutely, Dave, and I'm useless, as you know, so...
Well, I'm not that far behind you because I've got two USB to USB-C leads that I use for me mobiles.
Oh, right, yeah.
Now, both of them are white.
Yeah.
I've put one down, and do you think I can find it?
Oh, right, yeah.
I've looked everywhere. I can't find it. And you would think a white cable would stand out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, you've lost it. Yeah.
Oh, I've lost it. Well, I've lost it anyway, but you know.
I'm glad it's not just me then. Yeah, it's one of those you look at yourself, don't you, and you think, oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Why does this always happen to me? Oh well, it'll turn up. When it does, I've decided I'm going to bin it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because you know that's my wibble. It's like,
Oh, so it's going to be one of those bin and gones.
yeah. So it did there.
If I carry on like it, I'll be bin and gone.
Well, I didn't like to say, Dave. Andy's saying to you, lost it, Dave. You never had it to begin with.
Oh, that's, yeah.
Yeah. He's not far wrong there, is he? Really?
I'm not putting up any resistance to that one.
Andy's saying a place that's so safe you can never remember. Absolutely. Ross is saying you should really clamp down on losing stuff, Colin. So what he did there, Dave.
Oh, no.
I know. Shoddy, innit?
I was going to say, can we take him back for a refund?
This is what I had last night. They was, proper clamping jokes. You know, it's like, yeah, bring it on. Because I would have mocked any one of them if it had been them. So.
Oh, yeah, you would have been first in the queue.
Absolutely. So you can't give it out without taking it back. That's my motto. And by Christ, did they give it to me last night. But that's all right. It was James's fault that I lost it in the first place.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair play. As long as James is aware of this fact.
Oh yeah, he was told it was his fault, and then he he immediately tried to blame Panzer, which really backfired.
Yeah, I can imagine it would do.
Yeah, it was James. Can't believe you just tried to blame Panzer. So we all jumped on for Panzer's defence, and James was, what? Yeah.
Oh dear, did the bottom lip come out?
Oh yeah, and then Alicia was shouting down the stairs at him. Yeah, it's your fault.
Oh dear, so he got it from both sides then.
Yeah. So yeah, it was funny. Anything that is James's fault is funny. Yes, Jay, I'll approve that now, mate. He said he's joined the Facebook group, but it needs approval. Yeah, I have to moderate me group and me YouTube, mate, because there are people out there that, how can we say, try to hate on everything I do, mate. So to keep my channel and me Facebook family friendly, mate, myself and me moderators just approve stuff. It's nothing personal, mate. It's just how it is. The internet is full of strange people that have got nothing better to do.
Mm-hmm. And there are some strange people out there.
Oh, bloody hell, yeah. How's your stalking going, Dave?
I think it's sort of come to a rest at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, good man. Yeah.
I think.
Hey, mate, Just look at it this way. It's statistics for your channel, mate. Interactions.
Well, you know, like you say, if they're hating on me, then they're not hating on someone else. And the fact that I must be that much in their head that they've got to do it.
And of course, yes. Yeah, the infamous dislike buttons changed, doesn't it? That threw me when that first came in, because I thought they had changed their mind. But I mean, it's all right for me because I'm monetized, so I get paid for it anyway. So yeah. Anyway, it's enough of that fish. So this model in the basket that you're not going to buy, when you're pulling the pin on it, then.
Don't know yet.
Bless you. Yeah, it was a bit like when you wasn't going to buy a 3D printer, Dave, wasn't it? Panzer's in saying hi. Hello, Panzer. How you doing, mate? Hope everything's all right, mate.
Hello, Panzer.
Hope you're safe and well on this lovely day.
Mind you, I did go and buy a resin 3D printer as well.
Absolutely, and that had nothing to do with me.
I don't know.
Did you notice how I tried to immediately get out of that, Dave?
Yeah, you failed.
Oh, I did I? Cheers, mate.
Yeah.
Was it failed miserably, was it?
Didn't even get out the door.
Let's let that coat dry. I'll come back at that in a minute. Bring me brush. Now stuff over there. Dum da dum dum da. Noel saying it's Fox's fault when James isn't about. Oh yeah, absolutely, mate.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Goes without saying, mate. Jay's diecast is back from a phone call. Why does it always ring when watching lives? Your phone went, Dave, didn't it?
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll return the phone call when we've done on this.
Well, we have both told mums and given them schedules of when we're live on the internet. And both mums always ring when we're live on the internet.
Or about to go live.
Yeah. It's like, what part of that didn't you understand, Mum?
Yeah.
Wouldn't have them any other way, would we, mate?
Oh, no. Not at all.
Bless them.
I've forgotten. I want you to make sure you're all right. Yeah, I'm fine, Mum.
How old you are? I'm still your mother. Yeah. I'll get that one a lot.
Was it? Many years ago, when the youngest nephew was quite young, turned round to his mother and said, "Stop worrying about me, Mum. I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I am a big boy."
Yeah.
So I promptly looked at him and I said, "You know what? That's gone straight through. That's gone from one side of your mother's head to the other side."
Yeah. I love it when my mum's got someone round and I used to go round, say hello to her, like, you know, and she'd introduce you to her friends. Oh, and this is my baby, she goes. And I'm looking down at this 4'8" woman. Yeah. Going, yeah. Bless her. My little baby, she goes, stretching up to try to chook me cheeks like only a mum can do.
Yes.
It's like, Mum, stop it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
But part of you, deep down, yeah.
Yeah.
Loves it. We love it. Yeah. She come out with that infamous one-line comment when the how can I say, the MS started kicking me arse.
All right, yeah.
Breaks my heart, she says, to see my youngest kid crippled as arseholes. It's like, yeah, you could have worded that slightly different, Mum.
Right, yeah. It was subtle.
Bless her.
It was subtle, I'll give her that.
Oh, she's funny. She is Nan off of Catherine Tate. That's the best way of describing my mum. Yeah. Bless her. And I always say the same to her, don't ever change. What you found?
I have found some fluorescent paint colours.
Oh, I thought you had found hobnobs.
Hobnobs at this moment in time are out of harm's way because they are in the cupboard in the kitchen.
Ah. How long they remain in the cupboard is another matter.
Well, we got a special delivery today because I had my delivery of tea and biscuits today.
Oh, right.
And I've got some lemon and white chocolate cookies.
Cookies.
I know. And they're not your skimpy little thin cookies. They're proper thick ones.
You can go off some people, you know.
With proper bits of chunks of white chocolate in them.
Oh, nice.
So they will be ceremoniously dunked in the tea.
Got to be done.
Now, this is either going to work or I'm going to balls this up.
Is this one of those moments where I put the paintbrush down and just observe?
I'd rather you didn't, because if you don't see that I make a mistake, you can't take the mickey out of me.
Would I do that to you?
Yeah.
Is the correct answer.
And even if I say don't look, you'll still look.
Absolutely. Mate, I'm watching you like an hawk.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Good. Yeah, good, eh?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Not an hawk, but an hawk. With an hawk.
No idea if this is going to work or if it's going to be a complete failure.
Failure is good. It proves that we are human.
Actually, drop. Dropping that in.
Muse is off. Time to take the kid to work later on. Take care, Muse. There you go, darling. Yep. Thanks for joining us. Always nice to see Muse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like so.
Oh, this might take
Hugh Golden says them lemon wafers were fab. Lemon wafers.
Oh, no. Hmm.
Yeah, lemon wafers wins all day long, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. Same as lemon drizzle cake.
Oh. Damn, I want lemon drizzle cake now.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to put several coats on that.
Yeah, 2 thin coats.
No, there's going to be more than 2 thin coats. I think there's going to be 24 thin coats.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realise that the fluorescent paint was as thin as it is.
Oh, right. Yeah, so you got to slaver it on. Have you got to slap it on, Dave?
I'm precisionally slapping it on.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with a bit of slapping it on, mate.
I'll leave that one alone and I'll do the other one.
Nice bit of base. Not too worried about brush strokes at this stage, because bear in mind it's been painted with a squig. And it's only the base coat. So, for me at the moment, it's just getting coverage, and then I'll come back and I'll lit this with another couple of coats just to even it up a tad. Thin it down even more then. Andy McLeish says, to err is human. To balls things up, you need a computer. But no one will ever let you move on from the mistakes you made because they can't let it go. Absolutely. Very philosophical, mate. But he's bang on.
Computers never make mistakes. It's the idiots that program them.
Yeah. Well, at the end of the day, it's an input-output device. And it processes what's been inputted by the human.
Yep.
So
if the human inputs it wrong, it will process it wrong.
Absolutely. Yeah, the old adage of, oh, well, it's the computer's fault. Yeah, it still gets used every day. It's like, yeah. It's an issue with the computer. Right, someone didn't update my information then. The computer lost it. Oh, did it? How did it do that then?
I don't know, but it was there and now it's gone.
Yeah, that 3-stage deleting process that it done automatically, was it? Yeah. It didn't save the updated info. Oh, you forgot to press save. Okay.
Yep. It didn't print it out in colour. It's probably because you didn't select it to print in colour in the first place.
Yeah.
I can't see anything on my screen. That's because it's still switched off.
But I always remember Esther with the infamous mouse. Me mouse don't work. I keep clicking it, nothing happens. Esther, what? Did you put batteries in it? Eh? Did you put batteries in it? No. It's a cordless mouse, love. How do you expect it to work?
Yeah.
Ah, she went. Ambled off. It was one of those cute moments, you know, but yeah. It's like, oh, bless her.
I still remember one of them coming in and I've left my laptop at home. Oh, really? I want a loan laptop and I want it now. Right, okay.
They got the loaner. No.
Yeah.
I used to love digging out the loaner. Was it one of those clicky fingers people?
Well,
I want it now.
Now we had the nice loaner.
Yeah, and then the break glass in case of emergency loaner.
Which was always reserved for those that was far more attractive.
Yeah, of course.
And smiled sweetly.
Yeah.
And would flutter their eyelashes.
And provided custard creams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they got the good loaner.
Yeah. Dave, what? I forgot my laptop. Oh, dear. I bought custard creams. Let me go and help you out.
Yeah.
How come she got hers before I got mine? Because she had custard creams and she's a damn sight better looking than you are.
Absolutely. Yeah, you used to go to the back of the comms room where the bad loaner lived.
Oh, yeah.
Open the box and it was like, even the stench from this thing was bad. It's the most scabbiest laptop you can ever have in any business.
Yeah. You used to put 3 pairs of gloves on just to make sure you don't get any infections from the keyboard.
Yeah, it was scuzzy.
Because you looked at the keyboard and you thought, hang on a minute, there's something going to start growing out of this in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love digging that one out. Oh, no, this bloody thing, not this one again. Ain't you got anything better? Afraid not, mate. The other loaners are all out. It's this or nothing. Oh, but I've got a meeting with me boss. Even better.
I used to love that on the top floor. Yeah. Be up there and, yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, I'm fine. How are you? Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask you to stop what you're doing? Because I've got a meeting where there's no coffee. Oh, right. I'll sling me up then.
Yeah.
And you see the person coming in and you think, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to be getting that call in a minute to take them off the network. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got a laptop to come, mate? Okay, I'm on my way.
It's when they had a meeting with their boss and their boss would lean over and they would look them in the eye and go, "You've been upset in IT again." And they go, "How do you know that?" Well, it's because the boss has spotted that they've got the loaner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they all knew, the top floor always knew what we used to get up to.
Why have you upset? I didn't, but why? Well, then you must have done something because you have the loaner.
Yeah. It's when you used to see the sales reps get the loaner, you know, the pool car that most businesses have that no one wants.
Yeah.
And you could always tell who had the lowest sales figures that quarter because they would turn up in the Hillman Avenger. It was yeah. Go, "Oh, these figures ain't good. He'll be getting a meeting without coffee soon." And that's when the IT sweepstake would start because we all had one of them, didn't we? Days like might have done.
Might have one or two. Well, I always knew something was that because he'd be the PA of the head of the head of HR.
Yes.
And be, "Dave, there's a cup of tea waiting on my desk for you. You've got a laptop to collect in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Who is it? You'll find out when you get here." "Oh, come on, tell me that." "No, because I know you lot will have a sweepstake going at the moment."
They would always double book the meeting room, wouldn't they? Be like, "Oh, someone's in for a real roasting now. Esther's double booked." Who is it? And we'd all be staring because was your IT like mine where you had the one-way glass along the side of the office windows?
No, we didn't have that.
Yeah, so like people couldn't see in, but you could see out from the outside world. It was just mirror glass, you know. But so of course we could stare out into the car park to see who was pulling up, who was the victim. Yeah. And you'd always hear someone in the background going, "Yes," because it was their choice. Oh, they were great times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, the one that I didn't enjoy was the one where I was hoid into the office and there was these two bleeding great security guards. And the
Yeah.
boss looked at me and said, Dave? And I said, what? And he said, empty your pockets out, mate.
Yeah.
I said, why? He said, just do as you're told.
Yeah.
He said, I'll take your wallet as well. Don't worry, it'll be safe.
Yeah.
He said, the guard to take you to a machine, I want you to do a search.
Ah, yeah, I know where you're going. Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever you find, I want you to put it on this memory stick. You give me the memory stick, you do not make any copies of it.
No, yeah.
And I thought, oh. I said, what am I looking for? He said, just go and do the search.
Yeah. You don't need to know the specifics yet.
Yeah, didn't enjoy that one.
No. No, we had a police intervention one. Was one of ours. And, yeah. Everything was evidence bagged and, yeah. I can't say what the charges were. I can off air. Yeah. Yeah. You get all sorts in IT. Oh, blimey, yeah.
Would I change the decision I made in '92 to be any different? No, I wouldn't.
No. The only thing that disillusioned me with IT was the Golf and BMW mentality.
Yeah.
You always get those members of IT that are, I am IT. And the rest of the people in the IT department look at them and go, yeah, you're a twat.
Or words to that effect.
Because, yeah, it's not an elitist thing. It's a job at the end of the day. And it can have its good days and its crummy days, and you can be asked to do stuff that is really quite meaningless and boring, but it goes with the turf.
Yeah.
But I would say some of my funnier moments were when I did that job, yeah. There were some characters you met in the network.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I enjoyed it more as an engineer out on the road, or as or now as an on-site engineer.
Yeah. Yeah. And the IT grapevine is good, isn't it, Dave? Sorry, mate.
Oh, yeah. I like being solely on site now because I get I know what time I'm going to finish.
Yes.
Because if you're out on the road, more often than not, you're on site until you fix the job.
Yeah.
And that could be whatever time.
I found that when I used to do site setups where you would go into an empty building that was going to become a new satellite hub, and you had to basically from scratch put in everything. And I used to enjoy it, but it kept me away from the family, and in the end that's why I stopped doing it, because you'd be the other end of the country for weeks on end, you know. And
when I was out on the road, I remember I did a machine set up for someone in Southampton, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I was just leaving. I thought, right, job lot finished, I'll go home now.
Yeah.
And I got a phone call from one of the other guys. Are you busy, Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, I've just finished, I'm going home. No, you're not. Why, what's up? Can you go and give Marcus a hand? Where is he? He's in Milton Keynes. Mac, I'm in Southampton. He said, I know.
Yeah.
Get there as quick as you can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Used to be challenging that side of it, but I can remember coming home once. We was doing a setup up in Livingston and in Scotland, and
Yeah, I've been, it's a grotty little place, isn't it?
yeah, and my missus, we're not photograph people. We don't have photographs around the house or anything. It's just our thing, you know. And she had put a picture on the mantelpiece, and it was of me. And I walked in and I went, why have you got a photo of me up? I don't, you know, because I don't like photographs of me anyway. She said, so me and the kids can remember what you look like. And I said, well, you're not complaining about the money, love. That's the thing. She said, but money doesn't make up for the kids and me missing their dad and husband. I went, okay. So I then went in and said, this is the last away contract I do. You know, I'll transfer to a site, and that was it. Because for H to have said that, she must have been desperate.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's fair enough.
yeah. And I said, no, that's all right. I'm now based. I'm trying to remember where I was. I think I was just on the outskirts of London. I won't name the specific site because, yeah. But, yeah, just on the outskirts of the smoke. And used to the commute, and then got nearer and nearer until I got the site one at Basingstoke. So yeah, it was fun times, but
I enjoyed being out on the road as an engineer because you know, you're pretty much your own boss.
yes,
But on the flip side of it, if it was one of those really sticky jobs that are just not going to get fixed anytime soon, and you're there until it's fixed,
yeah,
and then you get home at night and you think, Christ, I've got to get up because I've got to go to such and such.
yeah, and that was the thing, wasn't it? You'd pretty much, sometimes it was easier to stay where you were in a hotel because at least you got an evening, didn't you, where you could just unwind, you know. But yeah, it was difficult, but paid well.
I enjoyed it. But I think that the only one that I didn't enjoy was being told to go and do an install just outside of Gateshead.
Yeah,
And the smarmy little salesperson said, yeah, guaranteed it will be there at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
yeah,
I was on the phone at 10 past 10 saying, where is it?
yeah, yeah,
And he said, well, and you knew something, I knew something was wrong when I got the reply of, where's what?
yeah,
So I quietly sat down the phone because I couldn't rip one off him because the customer was standing in front of me. I said, apparently you was going to make sure that the customer's PC was going to be here at 10 o'clock.
yeah,
And Gate said, it's 10 past 10. There is no machine.
yeah,
And it went very quiet at the other end of the phone.
yeah.
And I said, well, where is it? I forgot to ship it.
Yeah. Yeah, there were several contracts with IT where no was not an option. Or it can't be done was never a word that could be said, you know, because, yeah.
So you do realise I'll be talking to my boss that will be talking to your boss.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this job in IT that you used to have, how did that end up for you? Yeah.
But no, all in all, you know, I enjoyed it for what it was, out on the road.
Yeah. I think you have to do it at some point in your IT career. I think you need to go out on the road just to appreciate how good it is to be back. Oh, we've got a privileged visitor. Sarah Jane is in. Hello, my darling.
Hello, Sarah. How are you? Hope everything's all right.
Brilliant. Sorry to jump in on you over you there, Dave, but I just saw Sarah's name flash up, and lovely to see you in the chat, Sarah Jane. Won't go into details, darling, but it's lovely to see your name appearing. Bless you. And you know where we are. And I've added your picture to the gallery, ready for Sunday, that you sent me. So many thanks for that.
Oh, she's been doing one of her cars.
Yeah, she's been doing that Porsche, Dave. Damn, it's sexy. Yeah.
I look forward to seeing that on Sunday.
I may have made cooing, oohing, and brum brum noises when I saw the picture.
Oh.
And hope you're doing okay, darling.
That good then?
Yeah, it is, mate. Really is. It's one of those, mate, where I'll be doing my Festa zoomage with the zoomage of buttons zoom. She's saying, just popped in to do the interaction whilst waiting for my SJ special. Oh, bless you. Lovely to see you. We've been messaging you, as you know. Yeah, we was just getting pardon me, we was getting a little anxious and worried about you is all. Because we all care. Bless her.
I'm going to leave that alone before I completely messed it up, as he says, cleaning it up as well.
Good man. Yeah, bless her. Yeah, I was chatting with Panzer about that, Sarah Jane. Yeah, it's not on. It really isn't. Bless you.
Is that the one? No, I don't want that one. I don't want that one either.
Don't you want that one, Dave?
Oh. The one I want, I haven't got.
No.
I can't remember where I put it now.
Ah, brilliant. Can we all mock Dave now? Someone else has put something safe other than Festa and can't find it. Get in. You've made my day. I'm so happy. Put that in there. All over there. Like that. Pick them out at the end. Just want to get as much coverage on that as I can.
Oh.
Out like so. Shove that in there. Do that edge. Dum 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 dum.
No, don't want that one. Don't want that one.
But of course, we've got our New Year's Eve build that we'll be doing, so we'll be putting that up soon. Put the artwork on that up, so you can come and join us there.
Found it.
Found it. Have you found my clamp, Dave?
No, it's not in
No,
there.
it's not in there. Okay,
It's
mate.
a clampless box.
Okay, mate.
Have you looked in the box that says clamps?
No.
Ah,
Do you reckon that's where it's going to be?
well, possibly.
It's okay. I've still got the ability of doing my voiceover. I'll just use my white one, which is actually probably a better one to use because it's a lot more substantial than the one I've been looking for. So
We'll use that one.
yeah, it's just you know what it's like. You know you had something.
Had being the operative word.
Absolutely, and I know that it can see me and is laughing at me.
You know, it's like that white cable that I've put down somewhere.
Yeah.
A white cable that I cannot find.
That's a bit like that bottle of yellow paint that it took me 2 years to find.
Hold it. When shaking a bottle, David, do not let go of it.
You've been doing a Festa?
Oh, I'm being special.
Good man. All right. Got that edge done, round there, based. How do I? Where do I end the yellow? I reckon we could probably do that to that line there. Yeah. Again, not worried about overbrushing at this stage because this is just a base layer. All the metal, the chains will get picked off at the end. There you go. Have you a bit of that all the way along there. Narrating to myself again, ain't I, Dave?
Mind you, you're making it sound good.
Sarah Jane says, I'm covering myself in my stash for warmth. I knew it would come in handy one day. Oh, bless you. You could build yourself a little stash house and sit in there. That sounds wrong because a stash house might have a different meaning. Yeah, then any law authorities listening, not that type of stash house. Yeah, just in case poor Sarah Jane gets swatted. Right, I think.
Oh, careful.
I know. I think we can let that base layer settle here.
If you flip your magnifiers down, it will work a lot better.
Absolutely, Dave. That normally helps, mate.
Being special.
You're being super special, are you? Oh.
I'm thinking I might.
Graham McRobert says he's going to build a squirrel house when he's better.
Well,
Weren't there? You get a lot of squirrels up there then, Graham. Richie Lamb's back. Hello, Richie. You all right, mate?
hello, Richie.
Always good to see you in the chat. Always. Oh, right. Oh, when you jump out again. Yeah. Dum, 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 dum. When you're breaking up for Crimbo then, Dave?
Christmas Eve.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I've got the Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and the Tuesday, and then I'm back in again on the Wednesday, Thursday, and the Friday.
Yeah.
Mind you, I think there's going to be more life in hospital morgue than there is going to be at that place.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand that, mate.
I think I might have to pull the card of working from home.
Oh, good shout.
I'll go in for a bit and then maybe see where the land lies. And
Yeah.
show me face.
As you do. Yeah, I did that when, once my boys had grown up, I used to cover all the Christmases for people that had kids younger than mine, you know, so they could have their family time, and I'd always have the time off in the summer then. Yeah. Let's go, oh, why are you always working Christmas? It's like, well, our boys are grown up now. You know, they've still got kids under the age of 10. Let them go and spend time with the kids.
Well, yeah, it is really sort of a family thing, especially if the kids are young ones.
Absolutely, Dave. Absolutely, mate. So yeah, that's how I used to look at it.
Well, yeah, because I remember my youngest nephew was giving his mother a hard time just before Christmas.
Yeah.
I looked at him all serious like, and I said, "You do realise that Father Christmas might not bring anything for you?"
Yeah.
He said, "Yes, he will." And I said, "Well," he said, and I looked at him and I said, "Well, us uncles all over the world, we have to put our reports in on our nephews."
Yeah.
And only then will the decision be made whether Father Christmas delivers or misses.
Yeah.
And you should have seen his face drop.
Noel's saying that he's just had the news on and Plan B goes into effect from Monday.
Yeah, well, they were banging on about that on the radio on the way home. Probably about time they did that anyway.
Yeah. Well, if it's needed, do it.
I wouldn't be. I don't think we'll have a lockdown as we've had in the past, but it would not surprise me if we have some form of travel restriction.
I think we should have a circuit breaker one until people know exactly what's going on with the new thing that we can't talk about.
Yes.
Personally, you know, is play it safe, innit? It's holiday season anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is really. It's yeah.
Well, we can't keep having lockdowns. We've got to.
Well, the thing is, if we keep continuing doing it, we're going to lose our own antibodies for the standard flu viruses and that. So we're not getting exposed to anything at the moment, are we? So it's a difficult one, really, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
As to what to do for the best, but yeah. I'm glad it's not me that has to make the decisions.
No. Because whatever he decides is going to be right by some people and it's going to be wrong by others.
Of course it is. Yeah. Yeah, well said, Andy. Totally agree with you, mate. You know, I don't leave the house unless I've got a face covering of some kind. And yeah, it's my missus gets. She had it the other week. Now she always masks up when she's out because obviously I'm in the COVID bubble, as you know. And she had someone have a go at her in the shop. One, they was incredibly stupid thinking they could do that. But were basically accusing her of overkill for wearing a mask, and she pointed out that, you know, her husband's in the COVID bubble and it's absolutely got F all to do with him anyway. And she may have used the phrase "twats like you are what are making it spread" anyway. So
why doesn't that surprise me?
Yeah, her point was made, but it was just the fact that someone thought they had to just go up and criticise her. It's her personal choice at the end of the day. And no one has to question that. But I think, personally, it should be law that you wear a face covering as soon as you leave your house. But there are people out there that moan about the civil liberties, but they'll be queuing for a vac when it gets them. So,
oh yeah, those ones will be the ones that will be running for cover when they have to, because
yeah,
you know.
So it's a very long, argumentative debate, isn't it? At the end of the day, because you're always going to have people on different sides of the fence.
Well, my personal view is that the vaccine should be made mandatory, regardless.
Yeah.
No matter who you are, what you are.
I've always said the same about organ donation. It should be an opt-out rather than an opt-in. You know, and that was long before my sister had her liver transplant. I've always carried a card.
Well, once you're gone, your organs are no good to you.
Well, yeah, not that mine would be any good to anyone else, but, you know, just as well they don't do leg transplants, Dave.
Oh, yeah. No, well, once I'm gone, they can do what they like.
Yeah.
I ain't going to feel it.
Here's a thing. Why has no one ever had a leg transplant? You get arms, you get hands, you get faces, you get all of everything else. No one's had a leg transplant. Is that because if someone's 6'1", you'd have one leg longer than the other? I don't know, but totally random thing, I know. But
if it's a leg transplant, then surely they chop the one that was being used as a transplant to be the same size as the one coming off.
Absolutely. Just curious, that's all, you know. You know, I'm like, these things are what go into my mind. Yeah, it's this sort of thing that keeps Festa awake at night. I know, folks, I need to get out more.
The trouble is, when you do go out, you cause chaos and night.
I do. I don't do it intentionally, it just happens. My poor wife. Why me, she goes, why me?
That's what my brother-in-law keeps saying. I said, well, you're the one that got my sister up the club then, didn't you?
Yeah.
He turned around and he said, yeah, I didn't realise I was firing live rounds. I said, well, you do now.
Yeah. Let's have a look what chat's doing. Graham says there was a double leg transplant in Spain in 2011. Was there?
That's a new one on me.
Yeah, new one on me, Graham. Richie says, no, my luck, I'd end up with two left legs. I'm no good at football anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be my luck, mate. I'd end up getting my own legs back. Oh, dear. Well, I'm going to shock you now, Dave.
What?
It's that time.
No way. Get out of here.
It is.
Bloody hell.
It is.
I'm boohoo and wibble. I was enjoying that.
The last time I looked at my clock, it was 20 past. It's like, yeah. So we'll start wrapping up in a sec because our good friend Chris is live at 7. And we desperately don't like to clash with anyone. So we shall be coming off air to make way because that's what we do.
Yes, yes.
Because we're nice like that. So let's just bag everything up. That went absolutely so quick, Dave, didn't it?
Well, 1 minute we was talking about the Blackbird, and then you said, "Right, we're going live." Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh no. So let's just get rid of me bins. Turn that off and turn that off. No, I should leave them on. And come up to the big screen to say goodbye to our lovely folks because I can't believe how quick that went.
No, you and me both. That was
absolutely shot by Dave, didn't it?
He did.
Just put the chat back on. Lord Barclay III says it's the oversight sex. You wear tights with decent legs to show. Okay. Good man.
Okay, yeah.
Phil Bolton says just make the donor is the same gender. Ah, now I'm with him.
Yep. Yeah, I'll just call it in.
Andy says to me, if I won the lottery, I'd get you tank treads or some bionic legs. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, definitely.
How about some radio controlled legs?
Yeah. Oh, mate, you could have some fun, couldn't you? Yeah, there was already a leg transplant. Didn't know that. Retro Rabbit says it took the nurse 7 lances to test his blood sugar. Yeah, I had that trouble when I had my last surgery. They couldn't get the veins and that to do, so they had to go in my feet. Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
That was fun. Jay said, no offence, I'm heading out now. Thanks for the entertaining show, guys. See you all again. Yeah, we're coming off air anyway, mate.
Yep. No worries.
Wendy Hickson's in saying good evening everyone, until next time, take care, stay safe and look after yourselves. Will do, darling.
Will do. And the same to you, Wendy.
Absolutely. So I think, mate, we'll get ready to wrap things up then, mate, and let folks go off and join Chris for his show over on Gross Model. So if you want to pop over and spend the evening with Chris, feel free. And we will be back, I'll be back Friday for the frolic, and me and Dave will be back for the Sunday brunch, mate, won't we?
Yeah, definitely.
So until then, folks, stay safe, look after each other.
Everyone.
See you when we're next live. Bye-bye.